Hey guys, what's going on? Jenko Sports here, back with another episode of our Addicted to Addicks Football Manager 2015 series, and that still gets me out of breath every time I say it. We're 4 subscribers away from 200, and this video deserved its own one. Yes, there's only one game and you're going to be... But Liam, why are you only uploading short videos now? Why don't we get 20 minutes of just banter and mosh pits and kebab talk? Well, my dear friend, the answer is simple. The next game on our schedule is a rivalry that runs deep in the blood of all Charlton fans. It's almost as vicious as Galatasaray versus Fenerbahce. A matchup so intense that it makes Black Hawk Down look like Toy Story, and also Saving Private Ryan look like Up. But that's not the point, you know, we're not focusing on war films here. This is a match that both teams want to win. It's almost as fierce as the Manchester derby. This is Charlton versus Millwall. I mean, it's not great, but it's our biggest rivalry of the season, you know. It's a game we have to win. Charlton and Palace is another big one, but, you know, with Palace being in the Prem, and it's a bit difficult and touchy, and you never know what's going to happen. But anyway, right now we'll get back to that, because we've got to talk to Nacho. Now, this is Nacho time to start making jokes about his name, because obviously he's of Mexican descent, and he's a bit annoyed that he's not getting first team football, and he thinks it's because everyone takes the piss out of him. So I said, look Nacho, either step it up, you're an old man now, you've probably got 6 kids because you keep getting Asian hookers, you've got to sort your life out. And then Coventry want Calamari on loan, I was like, there's no hope. But look at that, Millwall are out of form, we are in form. Surely this is a mismatch on the card. Surely this is a match that Charlton simply have to win. This is going to be one of the games of the season. We're in 6th and they're in 20th. They are struggling. They're going to go down and be facing Bristol, and then before long Wealdstone and Hyde FC and losing. While we'll be facing the giants of Real Madrid in the Champions. Okay, we won't. We won't be doing that. But with this current form, we're doing alright. I mean, surely now there's a chance that we can do this. But it all depends on who plays during the matchup. How are we going to approach this starting 11? The answer is go with the reliability. We know Vetakele is going to probably score. Tukadien is probably going to get a couple if we're lucky. Frank Moose has been good. But I think this choice has to come down to the wingers. I mean, who's going to be informed? Do we choose Roman or Harriet? Is Laurie Wilson going to play? Do we start Bulo or Goodmanson? There's so much choice. I feel like I've just entered Hamleys and looking for a toy to get my best mate. I don't know why I'm getting my best mate toys from Hamleys. I am 19 years old. He definitely doesn't want like a remote control robot from Robot Wars for Christmas. But we select our starting 11. We go into the matchup. What can we do? We're at home. That's already an advantage. We've got the glass bottles of Stella ready. Let's take down the almighty Millwall. To be brutally honest, I'm kind of expecting a mosh pit because, you know, we're vicious. We're violent. We want to spin kick everyone and win the match, and we're 12 seconds in and already no one's died. So that's a world record. And now they've got a free kick. I don't like that. If I lose this, I'm pretty sure that's when like your mid-season slump's going to start, even though we're not even like a minute into the season yet. Like we're about, what, 16 games in? Something like that. But if we lose this, I mean, I can get fired, I'm pretty sure. It's not something you do. You need to be at your absolute pinnacle. And hang on, where's that going? That's landed straight in midfield. Win that one back. Here comes big Laurie Wilson on his man bun. Plays it down to the heart of Charlton's defence, Chris Solly. Here we go. Now we're building up. No one's getting fired today, boys. We're going to win. Look at that. What a ball forward. Is that a shot or a cross? I don't care. Oh! And look at that, George Tukadien gets his first goal of the game just a minute in as well. So we really are flying now. Vetakele's offside, he hasn't been spin kicked just yet. The Millwall fans are already lobbing their bottles of Stella at us. We've got the hoods up, we've got the riot shields out. The police are patrolling the pitch to watch out for explosives. Vetakele's through, go for a little strike. Don't strike at the Movember barrier. You're not meant to do that, Eagle, unfortunately. I know, you know, you're trying to help the charity and you want to raise money for people who can't grow moustaches, which is exactly, he's done it again, right? That's exactly what Movember's for, right? Movember's designed to help people who can't grow facial hair and to make them feel terrible about themselves because no matter what they do, they cannot grow it. You could give them £100 and they still can't grow it. They can't just stare and focus and hope that some hair's going to come out from under their nose. And that's what the charity's for. It's not about helping anyone else. It's for helping prepubescent and over-pubed teens. That's not even a word, is it? Hit puberty teens that can't grow facial hair. So thank you, Eagle, for your commitment to your poor manager, who you may have gathered by now cannot grow a moustache. Just let that sink in. Actually, no, one day my goal by next year is to grow a Movember moustache. I believe I can do it. I've got what it takes. I mean, I've had the same bottle of shaving foam since Christmas last year, but at least I've nearly finished it. I mean, I've almost had double the amount of shaves I did last year. And I should know, because that was in single figures. I could count them on one hand. I think we should leave my very in-depth shaving history for now and keep an eye on the matchup, because we approach half-time with a 1-0 lead over Millwall. Is it going to be 2-0 at the half? A header there by Michael Morrison. Just hits the side netting, and that would, I suppose, make up for the amount of penalties and red cards he gets. I mean, we see him in a mosh pit a good 80% of the time he's on the pitch. But today he's been a bit calm and he actually almost scored there, so fair play to him. But at half-time I thought with this sort of matchup a different team talk is needed. I stormed into the Millwall changing rooms, decided to get inside the heads of the players. So, okay, Michael Morrison just simply cannot stay away from the mosh pits. He's loving every second of it, bless him. We're back though. And it seems that Millwall getting absolutely slam dunked right now. We're all over them. They're getting Nathaniel Klein. Their players have all got broken noses from the severe mosh pits. And the clip you just saw then was a pretty accurate representation of actually what went down. And Callum Harriott shooting for Movember to show me that I can indeed grow facial hair. And now Millwall on the attack. They don't want to stay down with their broken noses. They want to get back into this matchup as soon as they can. But that's no trouble there for the limp Stephen Henderson, who somehow yet again made another save. Not exactly sure how there, but fair play to Big Steve. He hasn't let up. I thought he would have given up by now, maybe let 7 goals in, maybe broken an arm or something, and definitely added to a Holby City injury list. But now, took it in through on, took it in. So George gets his second goal of the game, 67th minute. We are 2-0 up, so the local rivalry seeming to be brewing. Look at that, look, now the Valley's got 2 tiers of stands, apparently. I mean, I wasn't aware of Warchild being a sponsor, or the classic red flag with Charlton being a sponsor. But, hang on, Johnny Jackson's free... I'm going to tell you what, one day we are going to score a free kick. And it could possibly be the greatest day of my life. But at the Valley, the fans are running riot. All the other Millwall fans have been bottled. The ambulances are outside. Even St John's ambulance has been called in now. The beating is just getting that bad. Jackson trying to maybe get a ball in here or find someone to provide some sort of cross. And we find Royce Wiggins down to our man Callum Harriott. What a looping ball in, and it's cleared away by the defence. But somehow George Dukadian runs onto it. He's already got 2 today. Harriott sent one into the stands. I think he's just trying to give a souvenir there to a lucky fan. It's almost like a social media giveaway. Someone put hashtag Charlton, put a shot wide, and everyone's all over it, packing away into the away end. Solly's emotional throw. Finds his man Vetakele. What can Solly do from a looping ball in? Oh my god! It's happened again. It's happened again. Charlton have scored 3-0 up against Millwall in the local derby. A match where we simply had to win or risk being at least spanked by the owner, perhaps fired as well. I mean, we could concede here, but somehow Stephen Henderson leaping like a salmon on steroids there to get to that one. So fair play to him for keeping the shot and the danger out. Can we keep a clean sheet? Somehow, what's got into Stephen Henderson? He must have stopped the kebabs. It's the only reasonable explanation. We win the game 3-0 and a whopping 16 shots. And talking of whopping, we deserve a whopper or 7 after that. What a match! And we win the Millwall derby. I can't believe it. We keep a good run going. We beat Millwall. The Holby City theme's gone. We've beaten a bowler. I've mulched into the other team and haven't been fined by the FA. It's a good day. It's a really good day. Anyway, yeah, I've really enjoyed the content, guys. As always, thank you so much for subscribing. It really does mean a lot to me. So close to 200 now, so if we can get there before the end of the week, I think I may just have a cheeky one over it. So yeah, should be more videos on the way tomorrow. Full-length episodes back, but I felt this matchup deserved its own episode. From myself, Jenko Sports, I'll see you.